Hey everyone, John here with another video. Today's video is going to be a Christmas tackle warehouse unboxing, and yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff. This is a big unboxing, probably I would say the biggest unboxing I've ever done on this channel. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and let's get to this unboxing. First things first that I'm going to show you is the Tackle Warehouse t-shirt that they send for free on orders $150 or over. And this one's the black one. Right? Pretty sweet, right? Pretty sweet if you ask me, right? Has kind of like a camo on it, right? Digital type of camo, black. So nice addition, right? I could have got the I could have got a Tackle Warehouse snapback hat, but it was for $5 extra, so I decided to pass on that. Maybe on the next big order I do, maybe in the spring, right? I'll probably order it. All right, Tackle Warehouse. This is how it looks like, right? Black with the digital camo. Right, I think it looks pretty good. I actually like this one a lot. But yeah, I always suggest ordering one size bigger than your natural size, so that way it's more comfortable, as the sizes seem to be a little small, right? So order one size bigger if you plan on getting a t-shirt. This one, like I said, was thrown in for free with orders that are $150 and more. Alright, so as you guys know, that this is a bigger Tackle Warehouse unboxing, so here we are. As you know from my videos, right, I gotta show the Tackle Warehouse sticker. This is gonna go on one of my trays. Which one, I don't know, because I put all my other ones on them. So now that the sticker is out of the way, just a quick rundown though. You get a free sticker if your order is over $50. That's all. Right? So now let's get to the meat and potatoes, which is, starting first, the terminal tackle. First things first, right here, the Gamakatsu light wire 1/0 rebarb hooks for Roboworms, right? But you know, any kind of drop shot worm will work. I use them for my own baits, the GNM lures, the 6-inch dangler hand pour, and the 6-inch GM straight tail worm. Both of them are floating worms, so these hooks are perfect for it. Right here, Owner bullet type ultra darter heads, 1/8 ounce 1/0 hook. I got these for Ned rigging, especially if I'm around weeds, right? You know, the Ned EWGs, any EWG with a Ned head, they work okay. It's not exactly all optimal around grass. I find they kind of take a bit to pull through the grass, so I figure getting these darter heads, right? These ones are unpainted, right? Doesn't really matter to me. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always paint them. I think the green pumpkin or black were sold out, or it's the 1/16 ounce. I gotta check, but yeah, these should slide through grass a lot easier, right? Strictly using them for Ned rigging, right? As I do fish a lot of weedy areas, right? And speaking of Ned heads, these are the Owner block heads, 16th ounce and green pumpkin, right here, the 1/0 hook. Now, I find these to be a little different than my standard Ned EWGs, and I'll show you in a second here. So you see these right here, right? So the shank, right, it's a 1/0, but the neck is a little longer. So that should give a better bite into the plastic, right? So you could have more of the plastic attached and they won't pull off. I noticed that happens with softer plastics like Roboworm. As much as I love using them, that it's a problem with other Ned heads because the gap, right, between here to the head is too short, so you don't have enough bite and it's not as sturdy that the plastic tends to rip off. So keeping in line with the hooks right here, these are the Hayabusa weedless V-bend hooks. These are what do you call it, spin muscle guard. So they got kind of like some sort of monofilament. These are 1/0 and they're not very expensive, but they're really good hooks. Like, I started using them I think it was in September, wacky rigging, and these hooks are crazy sharp. Like, your hookup percentage with these hooks are phenomenal, so I bought an extra pack because I think I'm gonna stick to these hooks now, just because you see how long the gap is, right? You have a lot of hook penetration area despite having the thick stickworm on it, right? It's a good complement to my G&M Lures banger stickworms, right? Then I got these right here with a round bend, right? These are the special wacky wire guard Hayabusa as well, the 962s, right? And I got these for Neko rigging, right? Size 1, and yeah, they're like a fine wire with it looks like a titanium weed guard as well, but I love the wide gap for Neko rigging, right? So you have a lot of hook penetration. And then I have these right here. These are similar, just a fine wire, right? The 961s, and I got these for drop shotting minnow baits. All of these hooks are Hayabusa, extremely sharp, size 1, 7 in a pack, right? Good to nose hook the baits, and you still have a lot of hook left, right? I've been having trouble with nose hooking and having the hook gap because when you don't really have a hook gap, you could lose a lot more fish, right? So this way the hook is light and you have the bend that it's not going to impede the action of your bait. So now let's get to the weights. First things first, right here, these are the Swagger Tungsten 3/64 nail weights for Neko rigging, right? I like the shape, the design, because they're going to go in and not come out, but I always recommend putting a dab of crazy glue, so you know, if you have a fish and they shake, they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna throw the weight or anything, or during a cast, right? So that way it just gives that added security. Then I got these drop shot weights, the Teardrop 1/8. These are the Vader series, so these are a flat black, right? So there's no gloss, no shine, no nothing from it. And because I fish certain areas that have rocks, right, I plan on using these because they're not gonna get hung up like the cylinders will, right? No, these are no chip as well, right? And these are 1/8 ounce, 4 in a pack. And then I have these Vader cylinder drop shot weights. Once again, 1/8 ounce, and this is for when I fish the weeds, right? Cylinders penetrate the weeds better, right? But not good on rock. They get hung up more, right? Vader series, once again, flat black, no gloss. Up next, I got some VMC crossover rings. These are the 7 millimeter and 10 in a pack, right? 7 millimeters is good for like stick worms, right? Like my banger stick worm or Sanko style baits. Here's the green pumpkin version in a 6 mil. You could use these for like the smaller 4-inch stick worms, right? Or other type of finesse worms. And here's the clear. let's see if I can show you the clear. Okay, so I don't know if you could see this good, right? So you could rig these two ways. So for example, you rig these with a stick worm, right, to wacky rig, then you stick your hook in this way, right? It's got the hole. And then when you neko rig, right, since you're hooking vertically with the bait, right, so since you're hooking with along the bait, you also have the hole going this way. And you can use these multiple times. You just have to be careful the way you pull the barb out of them. But you can get multiple uses, then they feel pretty sturdy, right? Alright, so let's get to the baits. Soft plastics. Right here I got the X-Zone Finesse Slammer 3 1/4 inch. This color is Melon Temptation. Right, it's translucent melon with some, looks like they have like a 35mm black flake, and also looks like a 15mm black flake, and it's got like a green pearl underneath. Looks pretty sweet. I like that they're translucent, right? Nice natural color. This one here is for dirty water, right? Violet Secret, right? The violet really shows depending on the angle of the lighting, right? Kind of reminds me of a margarita mutilator without any glitter, right? And there's a bit of a pearl, purple pearl on the bottom as well, right? Dark colors are good in dark water or stained or muddy water. This color should be good, especially when the water starts to get murky from the turnover, right? You know, when your green pumpkins and your morning dawns aren't really cutting it anymore because the water isn't exactly that clear, this color should really shine. Then another natural color, GP Highlight. This is pretty much like a translucent green pumpkin with some purple highlight, right? Purple pearl highlight, right? You know, I make my own baits as well. I don't have many molds, but I know when companies use like a highlight, and this was nicely done, right? Nice natural color for clear waters, pressured waters where I fish. And last of the X zones is bluegill. So this one is kind of like the GP highlight, but it has no highlights on it. So this is like kind of like a green pumpkin with black and purple flakes, right? It's not too harsh, right? Not sure if you could see it, right? But yeah, it's still somewhat translucent, so it's good in clear water. Good bluegill imitation, right? I'm going to be using these with those Hayabusa hooks that I got for drop shotting. Right? And then the solo pack that I got, because majority of the other colors are sold out in the Berkeley Lil General, the Ned bait, the 2.75 inch. Right, this color is Baby Bass. Right, nice color. I love the Baby Bass colors. They always work, especially in clear water. And there's places where there's an abundance of little bass, and especially in ponds, if there's not many other bluegills, crayfish, or rock bass. So sometimes the bigger bass will tend to eat the smaller bass, and this is where that comes in. So now, from Missile Baits, this is the Ned Bomb Baby Bass Tail. And what this is pretty much a baby bass color with a black tail. Because largemouth bass, they do have a black outline on the tip of the tail. So this definitely should get bit. And it's not like it's a solid black. It's a translucent, almost kind of like a dark smoke, right? Then you have the pearl belly, and then the baby bass, you know, the greenish brown with the golden black flake. Nice Ned rig bait as well. And then I got these bad boys. Another pack of Ned bombs. Plutonium green pumpkin core. Alright. These got like a kind of purple highlight on translucent green pumpkin with, it's like pearl, actually it's a blue pearl and blue flake on it. Right, nice color too. All right, Missile Baits makes really nice colors. All right, and then continuing with the Ned baits. All right, as you know, I love Roboworm. Right, this is the Ned worm in TW black blue pumpkin. So this is a Tackle Warehouse exclusive color. Right, black blue pumpkin. Right, I'll show it to you. So it kind of reminds me of an Okeechobee craw kind of color, right? So the bottom half is green pumpkin, right? And the top is like a black blue flake kind of thing. And like I said, the bottom's a green pumpkin. Right, not sure if you could see it properly. But it's a nice color for dirty water. So up next, another Ned worm in People's Worm color. Right, this is a nice color too, natural color with some flash to it, some purple highlight and some purple flake. Right, brown bottom. You know, it's a natural color, great for clear water and slightly stained. Right, that's People's Worm. And then a nice dark water or stained water killer. You know, the Margarita Mutilator, right? Look at that purple highlight inside. You know, the blue pearl, the brown bottom, and the small red fleck, whatever you'd like to call it. All right, gonna go nice on my black Ned heads. Then last of my Ned baits, from what I can see, is green pumpkin amber, right here. Yeah, so it's like an amber bottom with like a purple highlight. So it's kind of like a triple pour, and with the green pumpkin and some yellow orangish fleck on it. I really like this color. Nice, nice crawfish imitator. Right. So I know I said last of the Ned baits, so I got the 4.5 inch Ned worms, and I'm gonna be using these strictly Neko rigging, right? And possibly maybe the odd wacky rig, right? Depends. But this is Morning Dawn Chartreuse Tail, you know, one of my staple colors, right? Nice Neko rig bait, 4.5 inch, and these worms also float. Right, so the tail is going to constantly be up all the time, and it's nice. It's got a nice bulky body, right? So even though you're going finesse, it also has a bulky body to where you still can get a nice sized fish, right? And then this one's once again green pumpkin amber, right? So some of these 4.5 inch worms, I got doubles in the 3 inch, right? So yeah. As you can see it better, right? The flake and all of that in the 4.5 inch. I actually really love this color. I think this color is gonna kill it. Margarita Mutilator, dark colored for stained water. You know, I had this fall that just passed, because of the turnover, I actually was dealt with some murky water. And you know, unfortunately at that time I didn't have any dark colors on me, so I had to stick with reaction baits to catch the fish. Here's another TW black blue pumpkin, right? 4.5 inch, right? You know, doubles of the 3-inch that I got, right? A beautiful Morning Dawn, right? Another staple color of mine. I always use Morning Dawn. It's my favorite color in any soft plastic. Seems to me this color triggers some sort of response, and I just don't know what it is. When the Morning Dawn is done right, you could literally clean up with it. And then this one here, another dark color. Oh no, the other one was Twilight, I believe. Yeah, so the one before was Twilight, right? So yeah, it's got kind of like a brown bottom too, with blue and I think silver fleck. So yeah, the previous color's Twilight. And then this one's Margarita Mutilator 3, right? As you can see, the brown bottom, the red flake, and the highlight. And then People's Worm, right? You know, nice color, natural color, crayfish imitator. So now before the hard baits, I picked up some 5-pound Sunline Super FC Sniper. This is going to go on my drop shot rod. I'm dropping it from 6-pound to 5-pound. I just feel like I could get that little extra bit of distance casting, and it's a little more softer and a little more stealthier. You know, my baits have a little better action. And I think that this will make a little bit more stealthy, as I do fish pressured water, and I think that was a huge factor this past summer, right? And then the only crankbait in the box, a Lucky Craft LC 1.5, right? And TO gill or 2 gill, TO gill, whatever it is. Feels like a silent. And then I got a Googan Squad Grass Hero swim jig. This right here is 1/4 ounce, right? The Grass Hero swim jig. And this color is Rotten Pumpkin. I don't fish swim jigs much. And based on the success that I've had with spinner baits in mid to late September, I'd love to try more swim jigs, right? I believe that they could be essential, especially with a nice trailer, whether it be a minnow trailer for a soft swim bait, or, you know, kind of like a crawfish trailer with good action from the appendages, right? Nice natural color to imitate bluegill. And then another Grass Hero 1/4 ounce bluegill color. I really like these bluegill colors because, you know, it imitates the natural forage, right? You know, 1/4 ounce, you know, nothing too crazy, right? You know, you could run, you could run smaller trailers with these, right? And it won't overpower anything. And then spinner baits, I got the Z-Man Luke Clausen Sling Blade, the Power Finesse spinner bait. And this is bluegill color as well, with blue gold willow blades. This is a 1/4 ounce, I believe. Yep, it's a 1/4 ounce. You know, works good in clear water, but the gold blades will also create some flash in murky water, right? And last but not least, right, is the Googan Baits Sexy Shad in 3/8 ounce, the Zinger. And I had some good success with the Zinger, with their baits, hard baits in general this year. And these are a Colorado and a Willow Blade, and these both are nickel, right? So as you can see, Sexy Shad, size 2 Colorado, size 4 Willow, 3/8 ounce. Right here. Oh, and I almost forgot. A Kitech Guard Spin Jig, 1/8 ounce, number 2 hook. And the hook that it comes with is a decoy. And I actually caught a rock bass with these, and then shortly after I hooked the rock and I lost it. So these are nice little finesse jigs to fish in heavily pressured waters with spinning gear. So yeah, that's the end of my unboxing video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment if you have any of these or any suggestions for my next order. If you have any experience, how you like to rig some of these baits. Don't forget to hit like, comment, like I said, and subscribe. And I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.